Good morning. I'd like to call to order this joint House and Senate Conference Committee hearing for Wednesday, April 29th. We are on our 10 a.m. agenda, and it's currently 10:02, and we're in conference room 224. First item on the agenda is HB 2270 HD1 SD1, relating to the down payment loan assistance program. On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Miyake as co-chairs and Representative Pierick as manager.
Senate conferees are Chair Chang, Co-Chair Hashimoto, and Conferee Favela.
And at the request of the Senate, as they wait for their members to get here who are currently voting on other bills, we're going to move this bill to the end of our agenda today. So the next item is HB 2385 HD3 SD1 related to housing. On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representatives Iligan and Miyake as co-chairs and Representative Cochrane as manager.
Senate conferees are Chair Chang, Co-Chair Hashimoto, and Member Elefante.
We have agreement on this bill, and we have fin release, and I believe you folks have WAM release.
Yes, we do.
So if it's agreeable to you, we will be taking the vote. This bill authorizes HHFDC to approve and certify general excise tax exemptions for certain housing development projects developed under county housing incentive programs. The agreed upon CD1 has been distributed to members and has the footer 2026-3353 CD1 proposed. It's the language of the SD1, but effective upon approval and based on the recommendation of DOTAX, sections 2 and 3 will apply to January 1st, 2026 instead of the taxable years beginning after December 31st, 2026. Do we have agreement?
Yes, we do.
Awesome. We will go ahead and take the vote then. Voting on HB 2385 HD3 SD1. The recommendation of the House and Senate managers is to pass CD1 with amendments here. Chair votes aye. Co-Chair Iligan is excused. Co-Chair Miyake?
Aye.
And Representative Cochrane? No. May I take the vote on behalf of the Senate? Chair Chang?
Aye.
Co-Chair Hashimoto?
Aye.
And Senator Elefante?
Aye.
Awesome. We have a bill. Thank you, guys. Next item. Oh, actually, that's you. Sorry.
Next is Senate Bill 2060 relating to the Rental Housing Revolving Fund. Senate conferees are Chair Chang, Co-Chair Hashimoto, and Conferee Rhodes.
And on behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Miyake as co-chairs and Representative Pierick as manager.
So I believe we have agreement on a CD1, and we do have WAM release, but we don't have fin release.
We don't have fin release yet.
Okay, so we'll defer this item until tomorrow at 10 a.m. in this room, 224.
Great. Next item is HB 1711 HD1 SD2 related to housing. On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Miyake as co-chairs and Representative Muraoka as manager.
Senate conferees are Chair Chang, Co-Chair Hashimoto, and Conferee Elefante.
And we have agreement and we have fin release on this bill. I believe you folks have WAM release also?
We do, yes.
Okay, great. Then we will go ahead and be taking the vote. This bill amends the period for HHFDC's rent-to-own program during which the sales price of a dwelling unit is required to remain fixed from 5 years to a period of up to 10 years. And the agreed upon language is the SD2 effective upon approval. Is that agreeable to you, Senator Chang?
Yes, it is.
Great. So we take the vote on HB 1711 HD1 SD2. The recommendation of the House and Senate managers is to pass with amendments. Chair votes aye. Co-Chair Miyake?
Aye.
And Manager Muraoka, or Representative Muraoka? Aye.
Aye.
Chair Chang?
Aye.
Co-Chair Hashimoto?
Aye.
And Senator Elefante?
Aye.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. We have a bill. Next item on the agenda is HB 1713 HD1 SD1 related to school impact fees. On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Miyake as co-chairs and Representative Muraoka as manager.
Senate conferees are Chair Chang, Co-Chairs Kim and Hashimoto. That's it.
And we have agreement on this bill. We are still waiting on fin release.
And we are still waiting on that release.
Okay. And I just want to take a moment again to thank Representative Hashimoto and Senator Chang for their hard work on this draft. Representative Miyake and Senator Hashimoto. Next item on the agenda is HB 1718. Oh, I'm sorry. We're rolling this over to tomorrow, 10 o'clock. Same room. Work for you?
Yes.
Next item is HB 1718, HD1, SD1 related to housing. On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representatives Hashim and Miyake as co-chairs and Representative Yamashita and Cochran as managers.
Senate conferees are Chair Chang and co-chairs Wakai and Hashimoto.
We have agreement on this bill, but we do not yet have release on your end, right?
That's right.
Okay. So given that, if it's agreeable to you, if we could roll this over till 10 o'clock tomorrow in the same room.
Sounds good.
Great.
Senate Bill 2069 relating to the dwelling unit revolving fund. Senate conferees are Chair Chang, co-chair Hashimoto, and Manager Rhodes.
And on behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Miyake as co-chairs and Representative Cochran as manager.
Okay, so I believe we have agreement on a CD1 and we do have WAM release.
And we have fin release.
Okay, great. So we'll be ready to vote. So the bill extends the sunset date of the Dwelling Unit Revolving Fund Equity Pilot Program pursuant to Act 92 SLH 2023 from June 30th, 2028 to June 30th, 2031. Requires any equity purchased by HHFDC under the Dwelling Unit Revolving Fund Equity Pilot Program to be in a for-sale housing development project within a transit-oriented development zone. The CD1 extends the program until 2031, and it includes a new definition of a TOD zone. TOD zone means for a county with a population of 500,000 or more, a transit-oriented development infrastructure improvement program area pursuant to section 206E-243 HRS, or for a county with a population of less than 500,000, a county designated transit area, an area situated along major bus routes, or an area within 1.5 mile radius of a bus stop as defined by the respective county.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so let's see. The recommendation of the House and Senate managers is to pass with amendments. Chair Chang votes aye. Co-chair Hashimoto.
Aye.
Manager Rhodes.
Aye.
May I take the vote on behalf of the House?
Yes, please.
Co-chair Efslin.
Aye.
Co-chair Miyake. And Manager Cochran.
Aye.
Okay, we have a bill. Okay, our next bill is Senate Bill 2338 relating to housing. Senate conferees are Chair Chang, Co-chair Hashimoto, and Manager Elefante.
On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Sayama and Miyake as co-chairs and Representative Muraoka as manager.
Okay, we have agreed to a CD1 for this measure, and we do have WAM release.
We don't yet have fin release.
Okay, so we'll roll this over until tomorrow at 10 a.m. in this room 224.
Thank you. Sounds good.
Okay, our next measure is Senate Bill 2544 relating to housing. Senate managers are Chair Chang, Co-chair Hashimoto, and Manager Rhodes.
On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Miyake as co-chairs and Representative Cochran as manager.
Okay, we do have agreement on a CD1 and we do have WAM release.
And we have fin release.
Okay, great. So I'll take the vote today if that's agreeable to you.
Yep.
So the bill establishes a 5-year Hawaii Builds pilot program within the HHFDC. It authorizes the use of DERF for pilot programs subject to an annual cap, mandates interagency coordination and expedited review for projects to facilitate timely delivery of projects, and requires annual reports to the legislature, sunset 6/30/2031. The funding request, the amount the pilot program can spend is capped at $20 million, and the effective date has been changed to upon approval.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so let's take the vote. The recommendation of the House and Senate managers is to pass with amendments. Chair Chang, aye. Co-chair Hashimoto.
Aye.
And Manager Rhodes.
Aye.
May I take the vote for the House?
Yes, please.
Co-chair Efslin.
Aye.
Co-chair Miyake.
Aye.
Manager Cochran.
No.
Okay, recommendation is adopted. We have a bill.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, our next bill is Senate Bill 2552 relating to the Individual Housing Account Program. Senate conferees are Chair Chang, Co-Chair Hashimoto, and Manager Favela.
On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Miyake as co-chairs and Representative Matsumoto as manager.
Okay, we have agreement on a CD1, and we do have WAM release.
We do not have fin release, and I think we're probably going to wait until we have approval on a budget, likely before being able to move forward on this.
Okay, so why don't we reconvene on this measure tomorrow, 10 a.m. in this room 224.
Sounds good. And then
Okay.
oh,
Oh, yeah.
HB 2270, which we moved from the beginning of our agenda to the end of our agenda. Give me 1 second. Again, on behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Miyake as co-chairs and Representative Pierick as manager.
Senate conferees are Chair Chang, Co-Chair Hashimoto, and Manager Favela.
We do have fin release on this, and I believe you folks have WAM release.
We do, yes.
So I believe we're ready to vote. This bill amends the down payment loan assistance program by removing the prohibition on combined loan-to-value ratios, clarifying the Hawaii Housing Finance and Development Corporation's authority to establish interest rates and allow payment waivers and interest forgiveness, authorizing financial institutions, mortgage lenders, and other loan originators to originate down payment loans, and reducing the borrower's required personal contribution towards the down payment, authorizes borrowers to use a portion of a down payment loan to pay for closing costs, prepaids, and reserves for the purchase of the residential property for which the down payment loan is provided. And the agreement that we have is the CD1 effective upon approval. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, great. Then we're ready to vote on HB 2270 HD1 SD1. The recommendation of the House and Senate managers is to pass with amendments. Chair votes aye. Co-Chair Miyake.
Aye.
Representative Pierick.
Aye.
So may I take the vote on behalf of the Senate?
Yes, please.
Chair Chang.
Aye.
Co-Chair Hashimoto.
Aye.
And Senator Favela.
Aye.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. We have a bill. And seeing no further business, this hearing is now adjourned.
Good morning. We're reconvening our conference committee on this Wednesday, April 29th at 10:10 in room 224. There are 3 items on this agenda. The first being Senate Bill 3218 SD2 HD2 relating to bonds. On behalf of the Senate, myself as chair, Hashimoto chair, co-chair, and Favela as a member.
And on behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Miyake as co-chairs and Representative Muraoka as manager.
It's been a pleasure working with you on the language. I have to make mention that for the CD1, we have agreement on language, but we'll be making a few more amendments that we'll share with you when the draft of this CD1 is ready for prime time. Since we do not have our money committees released yet, I'd like to offer for us to come back and reconvene tomorrow, April 30th at 10:10 in this same room.
Sounds good, and I appreciate your folks' continued work on this.
My pleasure. The next measure is Senate Bill 3219 HD3, proposing amendments to Article 7, Sections 12 and 13 of the Hawaii State Constitution. On behalf of the Senate, myself as chair, Rhodes, Hashimoto's co-chairs, Favela as a member.
And on behalf of the House, we have myself and Representatives Tarnas and Miyake as co-chairs and Representative Muraoka as manager.
Okay. Likewise, on this measure, we have all the language worked out and are waiting for our money committee's release. So if it's okay with you, I'd like to see you here tomorrow, Thursday, April 30th in room 224 at 10:10 in the morning.
Sounds great.
Great.
Next item is HB 1741 HE2 SD1 related to housing. On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representatives Hashem, Tarnas, and Miyake as co-chairs and Representative Cochran as manager.
Sorry, on behalf of the Senate, myself as chair, Chang, Hashimoto as co-chairs.
So I think we have a tentative agreement on language. We're going through one last CD1 drafting request, which will get you folks that draft as soon as we get it back, hopefully in the next few hours, at which time we can probably both put in maybe a revised FIN and WAM release request because the language has changed a little bit. The changes in the draft that are ongoing was based partially on county feedback. I think we're addressing all of the concerns brought to us by counties. And then WAM, in a lot of ways, I think, made the bill better when it went through that committee in that they took out a lot of the harsher language. And what the bill really is asking now is just for sort of disclosure on how a county got to their affordable housing requirements. And so I think what we're amending the preamble just to reflect that the bill has changed significantly, and is really just a disclosure and transparency study bill. So if it's agreeable to you, if we can roll this over to tomorrow, 10:10, in this same room, and hopefully by then we'll have a agreed upon CD1 and waiting for release maybe.
We'll see you then.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, folks.
We're adjourned.
Seeing no further. Cool. Good morning. I'd like to call to order the Joint House and Senate Conference Committee hearing for Wednesday, April 29th. We are on our 10:30 a.m. agenda in conference room 224. It's currently 10:35. The only item on the agenda is HB 2606 HB 2606 HD2 SD1 relating to offsite construction. On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representatives Hashem and Miyake as co-chairs and Representative Purick as manager.
Thank you. On behalf of the Senate, myself as chair, co-chair Hashimoto is excused and manager Inoue is present.
And we have agreement on a CD1, but we're still both waiting on FIN and WAM release, I believe. So if it's agreeable to you, Senator Fukunaga, if we could roll this over till tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. in the same room.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Thank you.
We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you very much.
This hearing is now adjourned.
Good afternoon. We're convening the conference committees on our 10:45 a.m. agenda here in State Capitol Conference Room 224. Up first is Senate Bill 3028 relating to property conveyance. On behalf of the Senate, and myself as chair with co-chairs Wakai and Kim.
And on behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Todd as co-chairs and Representative Muraoka as manager.
Thank you. I believe we're in discussion on this. We should have a draft with some more detail shortly. Can we roll this to tomorrow, 10:45 a.m. here in conference room 224?
That sounds good to me. Thank you, sir. Next item on the agenda is HB 1842 HD2 SD1 related to government. On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representatives Hashem and Yamashita as co-chairs and Representative Muraoka as manager.
Thank you for the Senate. Myself as chair with co-chair Elefante and Senator Chang.
We are still working on a CD1. So if you are agreeable, we could roll this over to tomorrow, 10:45 in the same room.
Sounds good. And finally, we have SB 2061 relating to residential condominiums for the Senate, and myself as chair with co-chairs Chang and Keohokalole.
And on behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Matayoshi as co-chairs and Representative Purick as manager.
Thank you. I believe on this one, we've sent over a draft. How's that look to you?
The draft looks good, and we are in agreement. And because we don't need FIN or WAM release, we are ready to vote today.
I think we are as well. And I have quorum.
If it's okay with you, if I could just describe the bill and the proposed amendments before I take the vote. So the bill is just clarifying the 99-year leasehold program under HCDA. 60% of units will have to be income restricted and owner occupied. HCDA via rule can establish initial sales periods for the an initial sales period for the other units where they will require owner occupancy for a certain period, which will go away if the units remain unsold. This is to help ensure that the 99-year leasehold program is successful and financially viable as a program. The proposed or agreed upon amendments will just delete language from two separate sentences that says, or any other person intending to live with the eligible buyer or owner, deleting that from the HD2 and otherwise effective upon approval. I believe that's what we have agreement on.
I believe so. All right, let's vote on SB 2061, Senate Draft 2, HD2. The recommendation is to pass with a conference draft for the Senate. I'll vote aye. Co-chair Chang? Aye. And Senator Keohokalole excused. May I take the vote for the House?
Yes, please.
Chair Ebsland?
Aye.
Co-chair Matayoshi? Aye. And Representative Purick? Aye. Okay.
Thank you, Senator.
The That being the last measure on our 10:45 AM agenda, we're adjourned.